All right, Bobcat fans, we're here, opening drive with head coach Josh Strickland. This segment sponsored by Roof Masters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Coach, we're now district game number 3, came off a big win in Jacksonville. What's it like around the locker room, the boys right now?
Oh, it was great, man. It's the best bus ride we've had in a little while, and easy to get up on Saturday morning. Now about 5:30. I wish I could have gone back to bed after the Longhorns played. Anyway, but it was really, really good. And, man, like I've been telling people, I just wanted our guys to be rewarded for the hard work. 'Cause it's not like they've been going out there and, just getting beat because we haven't been playing hard. Man, we've been fighting our tails off, and I'm so glad that those guys got rewarded for it.
Yeah, me and you talked about this multiple times. You was right there. We're doing the right things. It's just the reward didn't come off. All Friday night, I seen you did what you wanted to do on offense,
right? And
the defense just took control. Let's talk a little bit about the offense and how. Yeah. What was the game plan going in?
After we called the first run and I saw the line of scrimmage move, I took a big sigh of relief and said, "All right, here we go." We wanted to. I thought they were going to come out in some man covers like they had played Nacogdoches, load the box and play a little bit tighter. When we came out in our little rack set that first round of the box, and they had one guy, and we knew that corner kind of bailed a little bit, and quarterback threw it out there, and we got that 8 yards on the first go. And then even though we didn't complete the second play on the screen, I was like, all right, the screen game's going to be good.
Right.
And, after that, we just moving the ball methodically down the field and had some couple runs over in double digits and finally able to punch it in. And I felt really good. And then I felt really good whenever – their punter bobbled it, and we got the ball in the 20, and we punched it in again. So all night we were pretty efficient. We were really good on first down, and for us, that's key.
Well, we had talked about that. You need to get at least 4 yards on first down is that makes second.
Yeah, we want to be in second mediums, second short, second mediums, and we were that way a lot the other night. So that helped open up a lot of things that we did.
I want to go back to what you first started talking about when you first on this conversation, coaches. Yeah. These guys, you've been working with them, teaching them to put in the effort, buy into the program and the push that y'all are trying to have as coaches, and they finally see, okay, here's the reward if you do these things. Yeah. And that actually leads to, because it's hard to win sometimes. People don't realize how hard it is to win.
Yeah, it is.
And, I mean, it's got to feel good from a coach's level. I mean, do you feel like they believe in it now?
Yeah, and, to be 0-5, I still have so much fun going and coaching these guys because they're high-character guys they are. And so I've told people this. I said I've been a lot more miserable at 3-2 before because – of how our kids practice and how they get after it, and they're easy to coach and they're very coachable. And I knew it was coming if we could just, because here's the thing, in the middle of a season like this, there's going to be some teams that still pay attention to detail and still go out there and get their work done, and there's some teams that can get that rut and the monotony of a season, and all of a sudden they're not as polished.
Right.
And I always knew if we kept getting better, we could find a way to get it done. Now, I did not know we were going to get it done the fashion we got it done in, and I was happy that it went that way. And, we're looking forward to this Friday night and with a lot of confidence going in.
You've had some things. It's weird how they fell into the spot that they have between Coulter, the way he stepped in and run it back.
Yeah.
Between Caden coming in at quarterback. And, I mean, he made right reads, right throws for a sophomore. Did. I mean, he was able to see the field. I mean, you still saw some sophomore things, but most of the time he didn't play like a sophomore out there. And I could go on and on.
Yeah.
Dax at receiver, your defense, the way they fled to the football. I mean, that's one thing you hope on defense. Defense is read and react and just failed. And no matter what, you're seeing guys feel and flow to the football. It's good to see those things.
It's really good to see those things. And the quarterback, man, he did a really good job with all his pre-snap read stuff the other night. I thought any time that he had a pre-snap read versus run, he made the right read, man, maybe 100% of the time. And, one throw I told him you got to be careful of. I said, you're throwing that quick out to the field on a 2-minute drill. I said, you better be fast because if you miss a little bit. And I said, just be smart on that. I thought we executed that 2-minute drill. We had no timeouts right before the half. We had 2 penalties we had to overcome. We found a way to get it just in field goal range and was able to get some momentum right there or keep that momentum right in the half. And the defense, like you said, flowing to the ball. But when I watch film, the most fun thing I see with our team is if you watch our sideline, like they all want to do it for the end. They're so fired up for each other. And that's what makes it fun. Like if you watch our sideline on film, it's fun to watch. I'll go replay and are you watching this play again? I'm watching everybody on the sideline how they react to this play because they're wanting it so bad, and they pull in the same direction.
Well, a lot of it also you talked about that. Everybody's blocking. Blocking is probably the least rewarding, and you don't get rewarded for it. Nobody recognizes you.
Yeah.
But your wide receivers, the blocking that they deal with Solis blocking outside, and only when it was time to block outside, those guys were blocking their tails off. On the pass that we throw to the side, we had 2 guys out there. We catch it. We're running 8-9 yards. We don't do that without the blocking out there.
Oh yeah, no, that's a testament to Coach McGowan and what he's had to do. Because I think some of the hardest things to adjust to with the young receivers is that part of it, because those guys are the most athletic guys on the field that you're going against. Not only trying to catch a ball, but whenever you're trying to block those guys, they don't make it easy. They don't stay in the same place. That's why when those linemen get out there on screen, I said, just go. You cannot stick your foot in the ground and make a move. Just go. I said, use big because that's what you got. And they're selfless. I mean, I haven't heard one guy complain that he only got this many catches or this many catches. And we had like a little 2-headed monster at running back there, and I thought Tally did some good things too. And
that's exciting.
And we were able to run the ball outside and keep him a little honest with some stuff, with some motions that we used. And it was just really, really efficient.
And then on the flip side, on the defensive side, you got 2 interceptions and a pick 6 on top of one of the interceptions.
Yeah,
I know one of them was a
I've been waiting for a defensive score for a long time. Well, actually, I don't think we've had one since Jacksonville last year. That one's kind of like they just kind of left the ball on the ground. We scooped and scored. Yeah. And, it was a tip ball of another guy, a safety that came in that we moved up last year that played a lot last week, Eric Archer. He got up, tipped the ball right to Cole Sellers. And then the play on that deal, Levi Bird, he was blocking somebody all the way through the back of the end zone to clear the way. So
it was
complimentary both
It was
ways.
great. It really was.
Now, we seen something Friday night that I've been going to Jacksonville a long time watching ball games. Jacksonville got penalized on a run back for a touchdown that it cost them.
Yeah.
And then they got backed up with another a chop blocking almost in the same drive. Have you ever seen 2 penalties against Jacksonville in Jacksonville?
I will say this. That crew was strategically chosen.
Yeah.
And but I will tell you this, every one of our crews has been great this year. Chestnut does a great job with his crew. We had him against Pine Tree as well, and I thought those guys they did pretty well. And it was. I mean, if you watch it from that kickoff return, that hold that it made a huge difference. I mean, he was just wrapped us up. I mean, that made the difference in the touchdown.
So I'm going to tell you something. What happened? Why they ran that back?
Yeah.
Somebody in the booth was bragging on the special teams and how good their job.
Oh yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
And then the second we said something, they run it all the way back on us.
So let's talk about this week.
Kick it there.
Yeah.
I can promise you.
This week, who are we playing? What? I know we're playing, I believe, NAC, right?
Nacogdoches Dragons, yes.
So what is NAC? What kind of challenge do they present?
Man, they present a challenge, and they're really, really sound. They get athletic guys on the edge. They got a sophomore defensive lineman that started for them as a freshman last year, defensive tackle. And
I remember that guy.
I text their coach yesterday. Me and him have a pretty good relationship. I said, why are you lying on this roster? I said, he's not 235 pounds. I said, he was 235 last year on that roster. He's about 275 now. And so we're going to have to be good in the interior and then athletic in DBs. But here on offense for them, 88 makes them go. He's a state champion in the high jump over 7 feet, and he's a receiver. And so got to have a plan for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
You know, it's awesome getting that first win.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we saw just improvement week by week happening. So you had a feeling it was coming. Hope to see it keep going, Coach. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Fans
sure.
at home, opening drive, head coach Josh Strickland. We'll see y'all next time.